Hey, I'm Jonathan. We are confirming the audience.
Dylan.
This is,
Stephanie.
and I'm Jonathan. We are the three audience members for Elizabeth, and here she is.
Okay. Code blue on East 3. Code blue on East 3. What comes to your mind when you hear that phrase? For some of you, it may be a little confusing, or intimidating, or maybe you have no idea what it means at all. But what it typically means in most hospitals is that a patient is having a heart attack, and that nurses need to come and perform advanced life support. For me, when I hear that phrase, as a senior nursing student, that phrase sends adrenaline coursing through my veins. um, it means you have an opportunity to help someone that's in need. You've probably guessed by now that I'm going to be talking about nursing. That's a profession that I'd like to go into someday. Actually, not someday, like when I graduate in May. So today I want to talk about that nursing is not only a needed profession, it's a rewarding profession, and it promotes things that God values, such as the qualities of mercy and the sanctity of human life. First of all, nursing is a needed profession. It's actually the fastest growing profession in the U.S. According to Johnson & Johnson's Why Be a Nurse campaign, by the year 2018, nursing will have grown 22% as a whole. Also, the reasons why it's such a needed profession currently is that, one, there's an aging patient population, and two, because of this aging patient population, the nursing schools are actually unable to keep up with this demand. They're not able to educate and graduate enough nurses to keep up with the number of patients that we currently have right now. All right, moving on. Secondly, nursing is a rewarding profession with a lot of opportunities. As a nurse today, you're not just restricted to working in a hospital. There's a lot of different settings you could work in as a nurse. You could work in a hospital, and even within a hospital, you have a lot of opportunities. You have the ER, you have the ICU, you have the OR, you have regular floors, but you also have outpatient opportunities. You have clinics that you could work in, nursing homes, private doctors' offices, lots of public health opportunities. So there's a wide array of opportunities that are available to you as a nurse. Also, as far as nursing being a rewarding profession, the starting salary for new BSN nursing grads is about $50,000 once you have your first year of experience. That's usually what you're going to be making. The more you specialize, the more your salary will increase, and the more leadership opportunities you take, the more your salary will increase. Also, though, it's not just about the money. Nursing is a very, very personally rewarding profession. There's nothing like being able to go home at the end of a long, exhausting day, knowing that you've done something that made a difference in someone's life. People, when they're sick, truly need the best care that they can possibly get. And as a nurse, you are there in a very critical time in their life to minister to them and love on them. And it truly is better to give than to receive. Finally, nursing promotes human life, the sanctity of human life, and qualities such as mercy and compassion, which are very important to the Lord. As a nurse, and specifically as a Christian nurse, we have the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Christ, to show mercy and compassion to our patients. Christ, while he was here on earth, healed the sick and spent time with those that were considered unclean and the socially unacceptable, the sick, the dying, and spent time with them, took time out of his schedule to minister to them. And I feel that is very important to do as well. In Matthew 10:42, it says that even a cup of cold water to one of the least of my followers, if you give a cup of cold water to even the least of my followers, you will surely be rewarded. So in conclusion, Nursing is a needed profession. It is a rewarding profession, and it promotes mercy and the sanctity of human life, which are values that God loves. Thank you.
Hey.